Hello, dear Virgos. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Taroscope to get your April 2019 love reading. Now, this is a reading specifically for trying to get my angel in the frame there. Fabulous. Now, this reading is specifically for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos, and it's specifically for singles. So I've kind of found that a lot of times in love readings, it's focused on a person or a certain relationship, and I think there is a need for us to sometimes just focus on ourselves in matters of the heart. What blocks us, what our subconscious is telling us, what our higher guides are telling us, what may be influencing you from your past relationship, and then of course we'll look at what is moving toward you, okay, in the future in matters of the heart. So I'm so excited to bring you this spread, and without any further ado, Virgo, we're going to get started on your reading. So where is Virgo's energy at this time? Where is Virgo at this time? We have release. Wow, a lot of you are in the process of really letting go of your past. This certainly can be your last relationship that you've been through. And maybe you don't want it, whatever you went through to influence you at this time. I really am drawn to all these peacocks in this card. It's kind of hard to see, but they have little peacock feathers. It's almost like, excuse me, shake a tail feather, you guys. Let's move on. How about that? I'm going to ask for a little further clarification. Can we get some clarification for the release card, please? Can we get the clarification for the release card? Why does Virgo feel like they need to move on? Be done. Do you guys hear that thunder outside? I am so connected with weather and the environment, and so that is definitely a sign for me. For me, it did not start thundering until I started pulling your cards. So I'm getting a strong, powerful feeling coming from you guys, Virgo, and it's a feeling of truly wanting what's best for yourself, whereas in the past you might have been more selfless. Oh, okay, thank you. Knight of Cups. Wow. You have a lot of love to give. This is a beautiful card. You have a lot of love to give, and you're beginning to realize it. And by releasing the past, you realize that your cup is full moving forward. Okay. Five of Swords. Yeah, so there's a little bit of energy here of I need a little further clarification, please. Why do we have the Five of Swords for Virgo right now? Okay, so the World card in reverse just popped out. This is similar to me to the peacock feathers here. It's like I really got to do whatever it is I want to do to get myself back into the center of my world. There's a desire here to put yourself first. You guys are really about you right now. And you're going to do whatever it is you have to do to get it. There's love in your heart. Many of you were blocked from loving, and I think you guys are kind of coming out of that and feeling feeling a little bit unconventional and not necessarily wanting to play exactly by the rules going forward. Yeah. So you know how I'm getting that. Like some of you are saying, I did all the right things. I took all the right steps. I did everything I was supposed to do, and it did not work out for me. Okay. It didn't put me where I thought it would be. So moving forward in love, I'm going to play this game a little differently. But as we know, love is not a game, Virgo. So let's go into this a little deeper and find out what this is about, what's going on with you guys. What blocks Virgo at this time? What blocks Virgo, please? It's mischievous. It's like you guys are like, interesting. Prince of Coins, lovely. So Prince of Autumn. So Autumn is similar to the coins in the tarot deck. So this is earth energy. Being cautious and wise, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. I really can't think of a better Virgo card if I tried, okay? Why this is blocking you, we need some more information. Why is the Prince of Autumn a block for Virgo? All right, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. A lot of air energy here. Some of you have had to be defensive about your ideas with regards to love, or you've had to be defensive of your relationship or your desires in the past. There's judgment with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Give me a moment, y'all. I keep wanting to say, I don't want to say it, but I need to say it. There's bitterness. There's definitely bitterness, you guys, that's blocking you from moving forward. I'm sorry, but I see it. It's just like there's some residual energy. And the reason I didn't want to see it is because you are focused on moving on right now and releasing this bitterness. And that's a beautiful thing. We don't want to hold on to negativity, okay? But there's still some defensiveness and there's some desire to prove that you did the right thing. But you can't move on if you're holding on to any desire with regards to your past relationships, okay? It's just like, even if you're right or wrong, moving on has nothing to do with right or wrong. Moving on is just moving on. It's like dropping all the cards. You don't have to walk away from this going, I was right, you were wrong, etc. Balance is needed. Okay, there's definitely a need to balance your energy and balance yourself out with, if you're having to fight everyone and everything, then it's time to stop and go, okay, where am I off in this situation? Okay, because if you have to fight everyone and everything that's coming your way, then it is time to check yourself, okay, Virgo? Just because, they can't all be wrong, right? They can't all be wrong is what I'm getting. And your defensive nature is right now, okay, where you're being defensive is keeping you holding on, okay? And that's why there's this desire here. And there's this bitterness about not getting what it was that you should have received, which was the world. So there's got to be some releasing and some acceptance of your behavior and their behavior. Get to a point where you're like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, when you're single, the only way to fully release yourself and be single is when you get to that point where it does not matter anymore, okay? Ask for help from others. All work and no play is no fun for anybody, okay? And it's definitely okay to ask for help right now, guys. Ten of Spring is like the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden. There's a heavy burden. Let's go ahead and move past these blocks. Let's go to your subconscious, your shadow, and your moon side. What is your subconscious? What is Virgo's subconscious trying to tell them? What is Virgo's subconscious trying to tell them? Again, you guys, please know that with all group tarot readings, this will not resonate with everyone. If this isn't resonating with you, that's quite okay. There's wonderful tarot readers on YouTube, and I'm a little bit of a more, I'm going to say exactly what I think, even if it isn't necessarily a feel-good, warm feeling all the time. You know, if that's what you're looking for, you can find it, you know. First rule of tarot, find a reader that you resonate with, but also if you're looking for a certain answer, then you're not really looking to tarot, okay? Tarot is going to give you the answer that it is. That's all there is to it. Shadow card, awakening. Beautiful. So this is a call, this is a hanging man, and this is a call to look at the way that you are looking at the situation differently. And I'm definitely picking up that energy as well. This is something you guys really desire. It's like you want to be done with feeling this way, thinking this way, obsessing over someone. I don't really necessarily see obsession as it is proving that you're right. With a hanging man, literally hanging upside down, it's a call to look at things literally differently, upside down. Put yourself in someone else's shoes and look at the way they might be reacting to you, okay? Embrace your uniqueness, okay? This is a pause. Your body is telling you to pause. Your subconsciousness is telling you to pause and take the time to look at the situation differently. Let's get a little bit more insight, please, for awakening. All right. Eight of Cups. Walking away from a situation that was painful. It was painful to do it, but it was also the right thing to do. The Eight of Cups in the upright to me is a walking away, but it's the right walking away. It's leaving painful things behind. This could also be the sign that you were leaving codependency behind. And that's hard to do, y'all. That's hard. I mean, it could take years if you're in a codependent relationship to actually close that door. So your inner guides, your subconscious here is really seeing you on this path, and it's a bit more of a spiritual path. You know, it's like rise above the bitterness and the anger, guys. Page of Wands in reverse. It's a desire to move, take action, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think it's walking away from the tendency to this isn't a game, they keep saying. Virgo, this isn't a game. Love is not a game. And even if someone played you like a violin, and now you feel this inner charge to not allow that to happen again, your subconscious is reinforcing for you that it wasn't a game. It never was a game. And you know it, all right? Get out of your garden, you guys. It's also, yeah, so there's energy here. There's so much. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Let's get past this. Let's just keep movement, positive movement forward, okay? Let's look at your past relationship here for a minute. We're going to take a peek into your past and see what that influence may be, Virgo. All right. Ace of Spring. This person ignited your heart, ignited a passion in you that you didn't even know that you had. They really were instrumental in creating a romantic life for you that is new. Some of them might have been somewhat experimental as far as sexually, I'm getting. Release, release, release. I just keep hearing release, let go. This passion is still influencing you now, guys. Whatever that was between the two of you, don't fixate on the person, fixate on the passion. Fixate on the passion, what it was, okay, that really got under your skin about this person. That's not a bad thing, okay? You can create that in your own life. Two of Wands in reverse. There's still a decision. You guys, some of you are contemplating going back to this person. Oh, we have the Justice card and we have the Ace of Wands again. The Two of Wands in reverse. Part of you wants to go back to this person and reignite the passion. All right. But Justice is here saying, is that fair? Is that right? Is that what is best for the two of you? Okay. And with the Ace of Wands in the upright, it's like on either side of this reading, we have the Ace of Wands here. I don't think you guys are done. Okay. I don't think you guys are necessarily done with this past relationship. And when that is the case, what that means to me, and I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I'm not necessarily saying, oh yeah, you should call this person back, go back to this person. What it means for me is that it's possible that this relationship needs some examining, that it needs further examination. What is it that truly ignited the passion in you with this person? Okay? Was it the need to be right, to win? Some of you are going to court, some of you are dealing with court issues. It could be like a child support or child custody case. You could be dealing with divorce. You're very passionate about that. And that is also why I might be getting this desire to win. And I see this fight and I see this kind of happening here. I think that your past relationship needs some examination before you can actually release it and move on. All right, man, these days, everybody's just like, move on, just move forward all the time. Positive movement, be positive. You know what? Life, wouldn't it be nice if it was that easy? If only it was that easy, right? If only it was that easy. Because your past relationship is in between two Ace of Wands, it's like there's passion on either side here, and it's bringing the pressure in to be fair and to make a choice. Interesting. I would be interested, you guys, if this resonates with you, how it resonates with you. Because when I do these group readings and I'm just sort of talking to myself into the phone, sometimes I wonder, what is this about? I like to get feedback if possible. Time to take action with the Empress, beautiful Empress card. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Wow. So I don't really necessarily feel like this door is closed with your past relationship. And so I feel that it is going to be necessary for you guys to definitely, I feel like it's going to be, I'm picking up my clarifiers here. I think it's going to be necessary for you guys to take a look at your past relationship and re-examine it, okay? And whatever way that means for you, some of it means talking to your friends, maybe seeking some counseling, some therapy, checking out some churches maybe. If you are in a legal battle, then find some counsel, or just sit down and write and write it out, or examine and allow yourself to go ahead and look at the past. There's nothing wrong with that, hun. We learn from the past, right? We learn from what went on. So we get to know ourselves more on a deeper level. And if you can look at it without emotion, if you can look at it with a clear intent of learning from it, then you absolutely will learn from it, okay? You absolutely will learn from it. I'd like to take a look at your environment right now. So for that, I'm going to use my green oracle cards. Look at the environment here. You guys may also have someone around you that is a mother, a father, pregnancy may be involved, divine feminine nature, and they could be instrumental in helping you creatively figure out how to move forward and how to move forward. You got to take a step back to move forward. There's nothing wrong with turning around and peeking into your past to get the light that you need to take that step forward into the dark, okay? Food, nourishment, okay? Nourishment is important for you right now, and you have plenty. This is sort of a plenty card for me. As you can see, the dude is a little chubby, so it's like you got plenty around you, okay? You don't need to worry right now about substance. The earth is here to guide you, and the earth is here to, you're surrounded, you're gonna be okay. Financially is what I'm getting in resources. It's also a good idea to pay attention to what it is you're eating, what it is you're ingesting. Try to find a balance, okay, in that area of food. Yeah. It also reminds you that, you know, this is funny. I'm really, really enjoying my Earth deck, and it kind of brings up different things. Perfect things are made of plastic and can be only found on television. Food is not perfect, okay? Not each and every pea individually is perfect, right? They all have little weird indentations in them for how long they've been boiled. You know, and so it's a reminder to let go of perfectionism. Virgo, which I mean some of y'all could struggle with on some level. My nose is itching, you guys. Oh. For the first time in my life, I've actually had to start taking the allergy pills. And these readings always, always make me scratchy and itchy. It's constant. It's every time. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. Health is a right and a duty. So pay attention to your health. Maybe pay attention to your sacral area, to your a lot of times with a lot of passion, okay, you can hold in your sacral, your center, your core is what I'm saying. A lot of poison can be held there as far as bitterness and energy. So sacral chakra work might be good. I just heard eat oranges, eat citrus, things that kind of cleanse. All right. All right. So for the very last card, we're going to draw a crystal angel card. This is an oracle deck that I'm very, very in tune with and comfortable with, and it's never steered me wrong. So no matter what reading I'm doing, I'm constantly wanting to draw from my crystal angel deck. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry about that. So my angels, your angels, our angels, okay, are going to let us know what messages they'd like us to hear. Now, this is in regards to crystals, but they also have beautiful, beautiful, wonderful messages as well. And so if you're not into crystals, that's fine. Take the message, move with the message, go with the color. If you are into crystals and you are resonating with this reading, then it could be a call to try to purchase one of these crystals and use it in your everyday life, okay? All right. Apophyllite. I love this, and I've been getting this for so many people. Increased support, okay? Your positive focus and willingness to receive has opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. So if you are dealing with court, or if you are dealing with a situation where you're concerned about finances, etc., I don't want you to worry. The universe is here to let you know that you have absolutely everything that you need, okay? Everything that you need with a puff of light, all right? And with the food card here, with the nurturing food here. Let me read from the book for a moment. This card is a wonderful sign that you're receiving increased support so that your needs are met. The support may take the form of abundance, emotional comfort, or relief from some of your responsibilities, giving you time to focus on your priorities. God is heard and is answering your prayers, which may involve you receiving intuition or ideas to take positive action. Be sure to do so that you won't miss the blessings being offered to you. These divinely guided actions can include making helpful lifestyle changes to raise your spiritual vibration, which will in turn attract higher outcomes. Or in this case, higher beings, okay? Because you want to attract a different type of energy than the game playing, the win it, the competition. There's no need to win anything, you guys. Release the desire to be right, all right? Release the desire to be right, okay? I love you, Virgo. I think that's going to be your reading. Have a beautiful and blessed weekend, and take care. Bye-bye.